So it's day 8, absolutely buzzing after my first week's weight loss, and I'm just having a truffle that I made yesterday and some scrambled eggs because I'm in a rush to get out. So tonight for dinner I'm making myself a little cottage pie. I do usually make a big one of these for meal prep, but I didn't buy enough, and by the time I dished up the kids with their potatoes I didn't have enough. So it's just a wee single one. So I've got my mince mixture in here, and then I've made up some cauliflower mash to top it with, and then I'm going to top it with some cheese. That's it ready to go in, and I've still got another portion of cauli mash for maybe tomorrow or another night. Look at this perfection. How's that for comfort food, eh? Who needs carbs? I cannot wait to eat this. I'm just having it with some cheesy broccoli on the side. Day 9, and I'm up at my mum's house making everybody breakfast, and this is the first time I've struggled. Well, I'm not really struggling, but this is the first time that I've been tempted. Any Scottish person knows that there's no better combo than a Scottish morning roll, Lurpak and crispy bacon. But I know how much better I'm feeling, so I'm just going to have some bacon and eggs. And here's mine. So I'm still up at my mum's, and I found these in our freezer. It's some Vimto sugar-free ice poles, and I checked the packaging and it was something like 0.5 grams of carbs, so that's good to have a wee ice lolly out the back. It's roasting hot, and I'm having some Coke Zero. Just snacking on some olives because it's going to be a late dinner tonight.
I like dinner.
You like dinner? I really love these ones from the Co-op, and I don't actually really like olives from anywhere else, but these ones are so nice. For dinner tonight I'm having some Tuscan chicken. This smells absolutely incredible, I can't wait for it. I'm having some Brussels sprouts with it, which I've just halved and fried up with butter, salt, garlic powder and parmesan, and I'm having these with the leftover cauli mash from last night. Here it is, all plated up, about to be devoured. That meal, oh my god, I felt like I was eating in a restaurant. It was so good, if I say so myself. I don't really want a big dessert, but I wanted something sweet, so I've just stole a couple of strawberries out the fridge and topped them with squishy cream. Scratch that actually, it turned into a bowl of strawberries and cream. For lunch today I'm having a tuna melt wrap, which is just tuna mayo and cheese in a wrap and put in the air fryer, with some strawberries and blueberries and some olives. It's a sunny day and we're all sitting out the back. The kids are eating ice cream. There is a lot of low carb ice cream that you can get, but I don't have any, so I'm just having 2 wee squares of my keto fudge that I made. For dinner tonight I've just fried up a couple of pork loin steaks, and I'm having that with a tomato, mozzarella and basil salad. I can't even really quite believe that I'm saying this, but it's 8:30 at night on I think day 10, and I'm just out the gym. I'm sitting outside the gym and I've just done an hour-long workout. I mean, I feel like a totally new person. Not even 2 weeks ago I would have been in my bed at this time. I would have put the kids to bed about 7 o'clock and then went to my own bed because I would have been absolutely exhausted and had no energy, or at best I would have been lying on the couch scrolling on my phone. I think it was a mixture of being a single mum with 3 kids, working full time, and my autoimmune disease played a large part because that causes fatigue and no energy and just generally feeling rubbish. But here we are, a week and a half later, and it's 8:30 at night, and instead of being in my bed, I've just done an hour in the gym. Obviously the weight loss is amazing and it's very, very welcome, but the reason that I'm doing keto in the first place is to try and ease the symptoms of my autoimmune disease. I think most people know that autoimmune disease, the symptoms are caused by inflammation, and keto is an anti-inflammatory, and I've read so many amazing things about how much it helps several autoimmune diseases, actually several other health issues, but I'm still in awe at how fast it's working. Like, I genuinely feel like a brand new person. I don't constantly feel that weighed down and exhausted and just we go anywhere, and secretly I'm just like, when's this going to be over? When can I go home? I'm actually just enjoying things, and I've just been to the gym and I've still got loads of plans for tonight. I'm not even tired yet. I feel like I've just got unlimited energy. So that's me home from the gym, and I'm just sitting outside having some berries and cream. Good morning on day 11. It's a very rare sunny day in Scotland today, so me and my 3 kids are headed to the beach for the day. Again, probably not something that I would have done before, so my kids are definitely benefiting from me having more energy as well. So this is the food that I've packed for the day, obviously for us all, not just for me. So I've got some ham and cheese wraps here. This end one is my low carb one. It's one of these Carb Zone tortillas, 4 net carbs each. You can hardly even tell the difference, and you can hardly tell the difference with taste either. I've got some spicy chorizo and cheddar rolitos, some olives, cheese strings, roast chicken drumsticks, baby bell cheese, strawberries and some raspberries and blueberries. All packed up and ready to go. That's us just home from the beach. It's 8:30 and it's been a really long day. So for dinner, I'm just sitting eating a leftover picnic. Day 12 and it's Saturday morning and I am child free for the day. So I thought that I would treat myself to a nice big breakfast. I'm also going to the gym later and then get out, so it should keep me going all day. So I've just frying up some mushrooms and butter, an egg, tomatoes, and I've got some sausage and bacon in the air fryer. So I'm just out of the gym and I've jumped into Aldi and I got this bar. I think it's like the Aldi version of a carb killer bar. So according to the packaging, it's 4 net carbs. That's based on down carbohydrates minus polyols. However, it does contain maltol, and I know that on keto you can't deduct all of them because they do spike blood sugar, so this is definitely more low carb than keto. Really, it wasn't even nice, and I've got a horrible taste in my mouth, and I feel like I wish I never ate it. I should have tasted it and then stopped eating, but nah, I ate the whole thing. But oh well, we live and learn. Lessons, eh? Now I'm just having a cup of chicken bouillon just to try and replenish some sodium after sweating out at the gym. For dinner tonight I'm going to have a double cheeseburger. So I've not made these myself, but I got these ones from Iceland. So it just makes it quick and easy, but they're only 0.3 net carbs per burger. And I'm having them on some chaffles that I'm going to use as a bun. They're a really good substitute for a bun, they're quite bready. I've got some burger sauce, which is this one. It's 1 net carb for 10 grams. I'm going to have some gherkins on that as well. And then as a wee side, I've got some of this coleslaw. This is 3.2 net carbs for 50 grams. Not the prettiest burger I've ever seen, but I know that it's going to be delicious. Nah, that's absolutely delicious. I would confidently say that that's better than a burger with a normal bun. It tastes amazing. I can't believe that I can eat this stuff and lose weight. I'm off out tonight. I'm going to a wee hot tub night. This is what I've got to drink. I've got a few hard seltzers from Aldi. They're 1.6 carbs each. You do get ones that are 0. I think the Copperberg ones are 0, and there's loads of different brands now. But I was in Aldi, so I just picked up these, plus they're literally less than half the price of the other ones. So that's it there. This will be a real test tonight, because this is always when I slip up when I'm on a diet, is when I have a drink. Either I have a few drinks and then all good intentions go out the window and I end up eating bad food, or I'm hungover and I end up phoning a Chinese. So this will be a big test. I didn't want to talk and film outside when I was filming the food, but my auntie was like, oh, I got you some cheese and nuts and salami and stuff because I know you're on keto and I didn't want you to miss out. Like, how nice is that? Take my advice, don't drink on keto, just don't do it. I should have listened when I seen everyone saying how drunk you get when you drink on keto and how hungover you get, and they're both true. So I drank the hard seltzers, but then I also thought it would be a good idea to drink vodka and Diet Coke, something that I'm seriously regretting today. But I did stay keto, so go me. Here we go, I'm hoping that this is going to cure me. I've made a breakfast sandwich using my truffles that were left over from yesterday's batch. I've got, you can't really see it, but I've got a sausage patty, cheese, bacon and egg on it. This is what breakfast sausage I used. They're from Aldi and they're 0.7 carbs each. Every Scottish person knows that there's no better hangover cure than iron brew. So in true hangover fashion, I went and phoned a Chinese, but I have tried to keep it keto, so I'll show you what I got. So I've got some chicken fuyang, I've got some salt and chilli chicken wings, and a tub of just fried mixed veg. So it looks like that's just mushrooms, onions, bean sprouts and peppers. It's day 14, I can't believe that's 2 weeks already since I started. It's absolutely flew in, but for breakfast, well, not breakfast, it's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but for my first meal of the day, I'm just having some Greek yoghurt sweetened with some skinny maple syrup. Dinner tonight is Cajun chicken enchiladas, which we all absolutely love. So the filling, this is so easy to make. It's just fry up some onions, garlic, peppers and chicken, coat it in Cajun seasoning, put some chicken bouillon in to let the chicken cook through, and then add some cream. I then just took one of my low carb wraps, put on some mozzarella, some of the mixture, and I'll fold that up. I'm just going to pour all the leftover sauce over them and top it with cheese and then put it under the grill. To go with that, I'm going to have some sweet chips. So this is just sweet that I've cut into chips, boiled, drained and then coated with oil, salt, paprika and garlic, and I'm just going to shove them into my air fryer. Just try and get them nice and even. So that was so good that I just absolutely can't resist a second one. I probably shouldn't, but I want to make this as honest as possible, so there you go. So it's day 15, which means I've completed 2 weeks and I'm about to weigh in for the second time. So I've lost £1 this week, which doesn't seem a lot, but I'm actually really happy with that for several reasons. The first one is, after my huge loss last week, I thought I'll probably gain half of that back. That was too big. There was something not right. So I was expecting a maintain or a gain even after my huge loss last week. The second one, I started the gym this week and started exercising, and I think it's common knowledge that when you start exercising your body retains water. Third one, it's the hottest weather this week in Scotland that I can ever remember it being by far, and again common knowledge that the heat makes you retain water. And the fourth thing is, it's still a £1 loss. I'd be happy to lose £1 every week, especially eating this way and with all the benefits of keto aside from weight loss that I'm experiencing. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Roll on week 3.